Hi guys, we need to talk. If this is your first time tuning into one of my videos, hello, my name is Kathy. I'm going to be 35 in 2 weeks. I had the vertical gastric sleeve surgery November 16th, 2015. It's been over a year. I'm down about 170 pounds. I've been stalled since July, so it's been over 6 months since I've been stalled. And I have something really important that I want to talk to you about. If you have not yet had this surgery, there's something very serious that you need to know. The likelihood of you being a food addict is probably pretty good. I think a lot more people are food addicts than they realize, especially since I've had surgery. I noticed just how many of my friends and family rely on food. I mean, they might not be or have gotten as big as I did at my highest, but food addiction is a very real thing, just like any addiction. I have been in a bad spot lately. Like I said, I've been stalled since about June, July-ish. I'm at 235 right now. My highest weight was 402. I've been stalled because I haven't been exercising the way I should. I've barely been hitting the gym. It's been hard for me to stay motivated to exercise because I fucking hate working out. I like being physical. I like physical activity. I like, playing games and stuff. I'll play kickball or, what I mean? Not that I've done that in a million years, but you know what I mean. I like being physical. I like doing physical stuff. I hate going to the gym. I hate the routine of it. So it's hard to get me to go. And also, I've pretty much been eating what I want. Here's what I'll do. I'll do one of two things. I'll either eat really healthy stuff and keep my protein in, but I'll eat a lot of it, or I won't eat that much at all and it'll be pure shit. And then sometimes, like last night, I went to a Super Bowl party at one of my best friend's houses and I ate a bunch of pure shit. I've been feeling out of control. I feel like my binging, especially when I'm at work, when I'm at my most bored, because at an 8-hour shift, I literally do work maybe an hour out of 8 hours. So I have 7 hours to sit around. And what I've been doing lately is I've been making myself throw up after I binge. At first, I wasn't very successful. I tried like hell to make myself puke. The first maybe 7 times. And then a few days ago, I was finally successful. And I've been having a rough time since then. And yesterday, when I was at the Super Bowl party, I was distraught about it. It fucking destroyed me. Like, I'm sitting there. I mean, first of all, I stayed away from everybody. I was in the fucking kitchen the whole time, like, crying half the time because I binged on the party food. And I went upstairs and I made myself puke. And I couldn't my mother was downstairs. You know what I mean? Like, I was at a party and I couldn't control myself. And that's what it is. I honestly feel like it's a control thing. I don't like not having control of something. And my binge eating, which I feel like my binging, it can't be as bad as it was before I had surgery because I can't eat as much. But my stomach is stretched out. I did it to myself. I know what I did, and it's terrible. In my last few videos, if you are a subscriber, you know that I've been preaching about counseling, and I haven't made an appointment yet. I have one. I actually have 2. I have one with a nutritionist. That's going to be the beginning of March 4th, I think. And on February 23rd, there's a LCSW, Anne-Marie, who works at my surgeon's office, who specializes in eating disorders, and I have an appointment with her. I have to keep these appointments because I have to get better. I can't do this. So, what I want you guys to know, and I've said this in my past videos, you have to be proactive. If you know you have a food addiction, you have to treat the addiction. I'm sorry. You have to treat the addiction because getting a surgery, that's a symptom. You're treating the symptom and not the disease. And I knew that before I got the fucking surgery. And I'm not going to say, should have's, but if I were smarter, I would have started counseling right away. Because, thankfully, I haven't managed to give myself a transfer addiction. I drink. I spent a couple months last year high off my ass. Those things just it didn't stick. Thank goodness. Because I feel like there could be way worse addictions, and there are way worse addictions than food, but I'm not happy. I am not happy. And it's not okay. And I really want you guys to think very carefully. I'm not trying to discourage anybody from getting surgery, not even a little bit. You should. If you need it, you should. But you gotta... Why? Why do you eat? Why? Get to the bottom of it if you don't know. Because you'll regain the weight. I haven't gained. I haven't lost, but I haven't gained, and I'm terrified of gaining. I'm petrified of gaining. And I think that's another reason why I started fucking purging. Other than having control, it feels good to have control, and I fucking hate saying that. I hate to say that it feels good being able to control myself in that manner. Because that's what it feels like when I eat and I make myself puke. It feels like I have control over something finally. It's not healthy. It's not good. Obviously, I'm stating the obvious here, but I don't want to see anybody else go through what I go through. Again, if you're new or you haven't had the surgery yet, please consider talking to somebody. If you at least talk to somebody, see who your surgeon or your doctor recommends, because that way, even if you only have to go once and they determine, well, no, you don't qualify as having a food addiction, you just happen to be overweight because XYZ, great. At least you'll know. But if you do have one, you have to treat it. You can't just do this surgery and expect a miracle. It's not a miracle. It's a tool. You're going to hear that a million times, but take it from the horse's mouth, because I'm living it right now. And it's kind of torture. And I don't want to see anybody else in this position. I don't want to see anybody develop bulimia or anorexia or whatever the fuck else. Or not develop anything at all except binging and regain. Because I've seen it happen. I have friends who have regained hundreds of pounds after having surgery because they just couldn't control it. I don't want to see that happen to anybody. So, if only one person, I know this is cliche, but if only one of you sees this and really takes what I have to say to heart, then fine. That works for me. But I just need you to know that this is important. Please take my warning, honestly. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to contact me, my email address is halo217@gmail.com. I like getting emails from you guys. So, if not, that's fine. Just about my advice, take what you want, leave the rest, okay? I'll update after I start counseling again. All right, bye guys.